Now, just about everybody's familiar with the large ball of the Silver Legacy Casino, prominent on the Reno skyline and imposing as you stand on the street beneath it. But do you know the identity of the smaller ball that sits just a block away to the east? This faceted orb is poised on the side of the National Bowling Stadium, a destination for many of Reno's annual visitors. I'm talking about bowlers, of course. I ascend a flight of stairs expecting to see the sights and hear the sounds of a busy bowling establishment. But not today. The arena that greets me is but a hollow and cavernous shell. 78 lanes of emptiness, as quiet and desolate as an abandoned Virginia city mine. There's just a lonely janitor's mop, a spray bottle, and me. But all is not lost. Returning to the main floor, I happen upon the International Bowling Museum and Hall of Fame. It is open, and upon entering, I stumble upon a treasure trove of the history of the game. The perimeter walls of the museum are covered with numerous framed portraits of Women's Hall of Fame inductees. Upon closer inspection, I discovered that these are actually reproductions of original oil paintings. Amid today's plethora of iPhones and blurry instant digital photos, these are a visual treat. You can even see brushstrokes. The backgrounds of the display cases feature sepia-toned images of a bygone era. Looking closely at the photos, I can almost hear the release of the ball, the crash of the pins, and the mix of 100 overlapping conversations. The laughter and elation of a joyful strike, or the howls and disappointment when a pocket hit leaves a solid 10 or a split. There are many historical artifacts, including old wooden pins of all shapes and sizes, two-hole balls, and the oldest 9-pin ball ever found in the United States from Connecticut in 1847. You can find trophies and bowling shoes, and even bowling sandals. There are vests with buttons and championship ribbons. Did I mention they have trophies? There are men's trophies, women's trophies, loving cups, silver platters, and of course, a solid gold pin. Beer has always been associated with bowling, and it is celebrated here at the museum. An essential part of the history of the game are items featuring brands such as Stroh's, Budweiser, and Meisterbrau Light. There's even a bag with a Pfeiffer beer logo from Detroit. Yeah, that guy's playing a fife. Get it? Of course, they even have the most timeless fashion statement of them all, the pink Elvis bowling shirt. So on your next trip to Reno, when you have some free time, I suggest a visit to the other big ball just off the strip. The National Bowling Center and the International Bowling Museum and Hall of Fame are ready for your inspection, especially if it's a quiet day with no tournament on the schedule. For The Other Load, this is Gary Rogers reporting.